Dynamite kicks off with the JAS in the ring as Matt Menard calls out Chris Jericho for the Jericho Appreciation Society meeting. Jericho comes down to the ring and starts to talk, but he's interrupted by Daniel Garcia, who talks about his frustrations with Jericho for not choosing the JAS, when Garcia changed everything about him when he chose Jericho over his heroes, like Bryan Danielson. Garcia walks out and is followed by every other member of the JAS, as they all give their own reasons for walking out. We end up with just Sammy Guevara and Chris Jericho in the ring, and Sammy tells Chris he's not walking out on him because he is loyal. He just hopes that Jericho figures things out and says that he might be there for Chris when he does figure it out. Sammy still leaves through the crowd, and Jericho ponders, what just happened? Young Bucks vs the Hardys is the first match of the night. It's a good match, but the finish comes when the Bucks hit the BTE trigger on Matt Hardy for the win. I will be honest, I don't really like the Hardys anymore. They do generally look like they are past it and they're too old to be in the ring. I thought this was their best match for a long time, but lads, you've got nothing to prove anymore. Just hang it up. After the match, the Young Bucks respond to FTR's challenge for All In. FTR interrupt them, and the Young Bucks accept the challenge, meaning that we're getting FTR versus the Young Bucks at Wembley. Jack Perry defends the FTW Championship against RVD. Jack Perry attacks RVD to get started. Rob shows off his signature offense with a spinning leg drop with Perry draped over the barricade. Perry throws a chair at Rob, but he ducks and it hits the referee, laying them out. We have to take a minute though to appreciate how the chair stuck on the top rope. That was a 1 in a million chance, and Jack Perry took it with aplomb. Perry gets thrown through a table before RVD hits a 5-star frog splash. He gets the visual pin on Perry, but there's no referee. Aubrey Edwards eventually comes down as Jack kicks out of the splash at 2. RVD argues the decision, so Perry low blows him and throws him into a chair in the corner. Remember, it's FTW rules, so anything goes. And Perry rolls up Rob for the win. Up next, it's everyone's favourite wrestling duo, Adam Cole and MJF, and they're here for a promo. Cole says that he will beat MJF for the title, prompting MJF to challenge Cole to a promo battle, where he compares Cole to the nose candy that Hulk Hogan was snorting in the 80s. Brilliant line from MJF here. Cole gets mad and interrupts, saying he didn't want a promo battle, and why would you after getting hit with a line like that? He wanted to challenge Aussie Open for the Ring of Honor Tag Team titles at the All In pre-show. MJF is hesitant because he doesn't want to wrestle twice a year, never mind twice a night, but eventually accepts. That brings out Roddy Strong, who's annoyed that Cole keeps picking MJF over him. MJF roasts Strong, calling him a bland, boring white guy before Strong leaves with the kingdom, as he thinks they are his real friends. This all annoys Cole, who pushes MJF out of anger that he'd treat Roddy like that. Cole does apologise, and he and Max hug it out though. Cole goes to find Roddy, while MJF poses with the title. Clearly Adam is conflicted, but we'll see how this story plays out. Main event time, and it's the BCC versus the Lucha Bros. The Blackpool Combat Club are out first, waiting for their opponents, but the Lucha Bros attack them from behind to get us started. For the finish of this one, Wheeler Yuta grabs Phoenix's leg in plain view of Aubrey Edwards. That's got to be a DQ, man. Open your eyes! Anyway, Alex Abrahantes pulls Yuta off, and then Phoenix hits a crazy moonsault to Yuta on the floor. This distraction allows Moxley to roll up Penta for the win. The cameras missed it, but Penta got his mask ripped off, and that's why Mox was able to roll Penta up so easily, because Penta was trying to cover his face. It's not the first time that the AEW camera work has been criticised. Sort it out, Tony, come on. The BCC beat down the Lucha Bros after the match to assert their dominance as the show goes off the air. Thank you so much for listening to my recap and review of AEW Dynamite this week. Once again, thought it was a stellar show as we're tumbling our way to Wembley, All In. Please like, subscribe, and leave your comments letting me know what you enjoyed about Dynamite and what you think that I could do better as a YouTuber. See you all next time.